didn't mean to start a company, but I accidentally did. Back in the 90s, before most of you were probably born and watching this now, I invented the first decorative light switch plate cover that required no rewiring, and I launched my company in England. Not exactly world-changing, I would say. However, it became an international company by accident. And today, I help my clients create custom products and branded merch on purpose. So you're probably thinking, my business is virtual. I don't go to a lot of networking events. I mostly meet my clients either on the phone or on a Zoom call. So you're probably wondering, why on earth would I need branded products? Here's why. Because information is being hurled at your clients faster than Lucy could wrap chocolates on that conveyor belt. And look, we're all competing for attention. And unless you really want to sing into your hairbrush or learn how to do the moonwalk, there's a much better way to capture your audience's attention. Here's how. When I was growing up, my mother, Bernice, taught me that when you go to somebody's house, you always want to bring a gift or something that they're going to enjoy. A bottle of wine, a box of chocolates, something thoughtful, something that you know that your host is going to love. And the same thing works in business. For instance, if your client is into baseball, you're not going to send him something with a hockey stick. The key is putting your brand in their hands with something that you know they're going to love, use, and keep. And that's also how you stay top of mind. I've been in product development for over 25 years, and I've touched every part of the process from coming up with the idea, design, sourcing, manufacturing, distribution. And I've created products for companies from Netflix to Coca-Cola and every size in between. But here's the truth. The biggest brands did not start with massive size budgets. They all started small, and that's how they grew. Supreme built a billion-dollar business with branded tees, and they had lines of people around the block. So here's the thing. You don't need a Supreme-sized budget to make a Supreme-level impact. Because in a digital world, physical connections create unforgettable moments. There are no more wasted ad budgets. There are no more cheap pens tossed into a junk drawer, lost forever. Instead, it's about creating products that tell your story. And it's really easy to create products that are going to resonate for your clients because you are going to create them with them in mind. And every time they use them, they're going to think of you. So ask yourself, would your client rather receive a thoughtful gift or 208 emails? So this is where I can help. I work with business owners, entrepreneurs, brands, people that really want to stand out and connect with their audience. I help my clients turn their expertise into custom branded products that build loyalty, build awareness, and generate revenue. And it's not about creating cheap products. The products that you can create actually are so good you can retail them if you want. The thing is, you can create the type of revenue you've always dreamed of. So, on this channel, you're going to learn how to stand out with custom branded strategic swag that is going to absolutely build your brand identity. You're going to turn client gifts into lasting connections and create products that are going to show up in the real world and not just in somebody's inbox. Let's create kick-ass branded merch that's going to turn connection into clients, because no one ever said, I got a really big client from a cheap stress ball.